Did you know that there are over 1 million people trapped in modern slavery right here in the USA? This shocking statistic reveals 3.3 victims for every 1,000 Americans. Modern slavery is a global crisis that echoes the dark past of human history. Think about the transatlantic slave trade, where millions of Africans were ripped from their homes. They were forced into labor and dehumanized in horrific ways. But slavery didn't just vanish in the 19th century. New forms emerged after abolition. These new forms include indentured servitude, forced labor, and human trafficking. Today, people are still exploited for labor, sex, and much more. Modern slavery is a multi-billion-dollar industry that thrives in the shadows. Let's meet some heroes in this ongoing battle against modern slavery. Frederick Douglass was an escaped slave turned powerful orator and advocate for freedom. Harriet Tubman led hundreds to freedom, risking her life time and again. But the fight against modern slavery continues in the modern era. We have fierce advocates like Malala Yousafzai, who stands up against child labor. Kailash Satyarthi has fought tirelessly to rescue children from trafficking. Experts like Siddharth Kara have surveyed the depths of these horrors. They shine a light on the dark corners of our society. What happens to the victims of modern slavery is deeply troubling. They suffer not just physical pain, but also deep emotional scars. Victims face stigma, isolation, and heartbreak, leading to shattered families. Imagine a community that depends on forced labor. What do you see there? You might see economic chaos, social unrest, and families trapped in poverty. This situation creates a breeding ground for violence and despair. Let's not forget the businesses profiting off this misery and exploitation. When the truth comes out, they face legal troubles and ruined reputations. Modern slavery is a silent storm, devastating victims and society as a whole. It perpetuates inequality, injustice, and despair in our communities. But there's hope on the horizon as influential figures rise up. Kevin Bales, founder of Free the Slaves, is fighting for change every day. Luis Tidebaka, a former ambassador-at-large for trafficking in persons, advocates for survivors. Global organizations like the International Labour Organization are on the front lines. The United Nations is also launching urgent initiatives to combat trafficking. These organizations and individuals are the warriors in this fight. But what are we doing to help end modern slavery? Each of us has the power to join this important cause. We can educate ourselves and share this vital knowledge with others. Supporting organizations that fight for victims is crucial in this battle. We have a choice to make a difference in the world. What if every single person took a stand against modern slavery? Just imagine how powerful that collective action could be. We could create a world where modern slavery is just a chapter in history. Let this thought linger. What will you do today to help end modern slavery? Will you share this message and raise awareness about the issue? Will you stand up and take action for those who cannot fight for themselves? Together, we can turn the tide against modern slavery and make a difference.